You'll hear a recording about a particular subject, and you are given a set of questions relating to the recording. For each question, choose the best answer, A, B, or C. You will hear each recording twice. You now have 1 minute to look at the questions.
My guest today is Adrian, who's just started working as a golf caddy. What does a golf caddy do?
While carrying a golfer's bag is part of the caddy's more traditional role, what they actually have to do is a whole lot more complicated than that. They are a confidant, a playing partner, a right-hand man, and an advisor to the golfer. And the close ties between golfer and caddy show the difference they can make to a game. In short, they can make the difference between winning and losing a tournament. And in a competitive sport, that means everything.
But isn't it hard work?
Part of the role is menial, carrying the bag, cleaning the ball, raking the bunkers, replacing divots, and holding the flag, basic caddy duties. But the real skill in caddying lies in helping the golfer to determine the distance to the pin, advising them on the club use, and informing them how their game is holding up, as well as how they think it could be improved.
Do they get a good salary?
At an amateur level, caddies often work for golf clubs and will walk around with patrons to help them with their game, and are paid in cash for each round they work, usually between £25 and £80 per round, depending on performance and skill. In competitive play, this rises to close to £100 a round.
Is it different for the professionals?
In a professional setting, everything is different. A professional player will often keep their caddy year-round, and on top of a standard salary that depends on how much the player is making, the caddy is usually given a cut of the winnings. The common scale is 5% when the player makes the cut, 7% for a top 10 finish, and 10% of the winnings for a win.
What sort of hours do they need to work?
As golf is a game that cannot be played at night, most caddy work takes place in the day, but weekends are the most popular time for the game to be played, and at club level, this is the most profitable time for a caddy to work. Weekday work is available, but far more rare, and it stays weekend heavy until it reaches a professional level.
How do you get promoted?
Most golf clubs use a ranking system for caddies where they must work their way up in the rankings. To become a championship-level caddy, players are usually in the business for between 6 and 10 years, which is a long time working in an amateur profession, but one that does have many rewards.
Is there any training?
A lot of progress is self-made, and as in many sports, practice is key to success. The more that a caddy knows and the more rounds they work, the more knowledgeable they become about the nuances of the game. As caddies are basically recommended from their clubs to the professionals, it is only through consistent good performance and a knowledge of the game that you get put forward. So it's a performance-based role, and one that can move extremely quickly from amateur to professional.
Now, listen again.